welcome my Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross-watchers. Welcome to your Timeless Chakra Read. I am your reader, fellow Earth sign Virgo. That I am Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short. They're my initials. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, almost 25 years in service. At the time of this timeless recording, I am the author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. There is a version of it available on Kindle if you would like to find it. There is a link in the description box, go figure. You can click it and preview a good chunk of it, and yeah, it's a good read. It's got a lot of the prayers, practices, and principles that kept me in business all this time distilled, I will say, in a kind of lovely format on Kindle. But while you're down there, do check out my Patreon, because the original version of Words of Grace is available on there depending upon level of subscriber. I love my Patreon, my members-only subscription platform that's allowing me to do all sorts of cool stuff as a spiritual teacher, as a professional witch, as a professional intuitive. I've been reading tarot since I'm 12 years old. I am 54 at the time of this. Yeah, I know, look at things. You know, a little witchcraft goes a long way, I'll say that, and some rapid wrinkle repair, you know, a little chant, whatever. But we're having a lot of fun over on Patreon. All of my subscribers get me every morning with a daily check-in, YouTube unlisted live stream link that allows them to chat with me about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, always ending with a spell, a prayer, a blessing, a meditation, a little something to send us on our way. And it is my favorite way to start the day. I really love my Patreon. All of my subscribers also get the part 2s to the part 1s on YouTube. Yes, they are also available pay-per-view on Vimeo, but all of my extended readings are timeless, and I've got a bunch of them, so as long as they are subscribers, they get access to all of them, and all other sorts of funds and prizes on the menu. Funds and yeah, let's make it plural. Funds and prizes there to be discovered. So click the link, check it out, come Patreon on Patreon with the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. You could just call me Mal, okay? I love these reads. I love doing the chakra work. I've been doing chakra work for a very, very, very long time. And I enjoy making these timeless as well. So let's get down to business, shall we? Tauruses and cross-watchers. We're going to do about 10 cards on the table here, doing chakras in 3 different levels. There's a mantra involved, and you are going to get, yes, a Caroline Myss archetype cards, of course. And the last card down will be a chakra reading card, Rachel Sharman, Rockpool Publishing, to kind of highlight a chakric inroad, if you will. This is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs, because for me, my moon sign tends to hit more second chakra or heart on the regular, right? More emotional, more element of water. My Virgo sun can be second chakra as well as root chakra, element of earth. My Venus in Libra, third. I think you get the idea. So cross-watchers, you're going to get some insight for the one you are cross-watching for about what's going on with them energetically as it so resonates. But if you apply some of this to your energy field, not only will you have some empathy, some sympathy, some understanding for the one you are cross-watching for, but maybe do some healing. You are going to get a Macon healing mantra deck, and the chakra reading cards give an affirmation, so maybe you could be supportive, right? And as one of us heal, all of us heal. So let's see what hits the table. What else is there? General read, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs. Oh yeah. Both feet on the floor if you can. Let's stay grounded. The energy is already high for this reading. I'm doing it on Ostara. I'm doing it on vernal equinox, okay? March 2023, and there's some feline shenanigans I gotta keep my eye on today. They just woke up from a cat nap, one of 30 so far today, so we'll see how that goes. And I will do my best to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace to help you bring your energy field into alignment, right? And to move to a more golden timeline from leaded, hence those archetypes. We'll talk about it when we get there. Otherwise, the shift from all that explanation, which I know is a lot, to the divination, which is what I'm really skilled at, that shift happens in the still point. So how about we find it? Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Yeah. Here we go. I see you, Savvy. Mama vision. Figures. As I call upon my gods, using the Mythic Tarot, please, 3 cards in clarity, face down, for the Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, drawn to this reading. Relationships in the physical world. We'll start at the root chakra, tribes, groups, circles of friends, family, the physical world, their physical bodies, all of that stuff, their muscles and tissues and systems of the body in the root chakra. Second chakra, money, sex, power, creativity, one-on-one relationships, tug-of-wars, power struggles with another person, and all that jazz. Please, solar plexus, relationship to themselves and the world, their ego, their personality, their boundaries, what they will, what they won't, what they do, what they don't, their honor code, what's going on there for the Taurus Collective. Sun, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Let's get the next 4. Those are the masculine energy, looking at you from the outside in, or you from the inside out, looking at people, places, or things. This is the internal stuff, the feminine energy, the yin dynamic, the world behind your eyes. Please take a nice deep breath. This is very high. They're telling me to slow down. It is a very high vibe. Still point. Much better. As I call upon my goddesses of earth, I feel like the bull is pawing the ground. I call upon my goddesses of earth, the sign of Taurus, powers of the north. Please, beloved goddesses of fixed earth, fertile earth, what's going on in the heart chakra for the Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers? What's going on in the throat chakra? Choices, decisions, spit, swallow, or chew. What's going on in the third eye for the Taurus and the cross watchers? And what's going on in the crown, the spiritual power? So we got emotional, willpower, mental power, spiritual power. As one more time, still point. Using the Caroline Myss archetype cards, I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the soul power? They are alchemizing from shadow to light, lead to gold, pain to peace, toxic to healthy, fear to love. From a leaded timeline to a golden timeline, bringing these chakras together. What is the soul power they are developing? Reason, season, or a lifetime. God, hair in my nose, what a shock for this timeless read. I can't believe this. Come on. Aries got the exact same one, the companion. You guys do this a lot, and you see me shuffle the cards, so I know I'm not losing it. I can't believe that's a double whammy. And I know, I just did the reading. It makes me question it too, but you see how long it takes me to shuffle, right? That's at least I can trust in that process. So let's talk about it. Literally, just read this about an hour ago. The companion archetype is a healing family archetype. There are 9 different families. So though we think of companionship in a romantic context, if you think about it, you know, companionship takes many forms, but its toxicity and the shadow attribute, its lead and the magnificence of its gold, we're all somewhere in between those 2 poles, if you like, those 2 extremes at different points in our lives. And this is what's sending down the codes to all the other chakras, what you attract and what you repel, so that you have the opportunity to delay or not delay the alchemy, the healing, releasing those 3 atoms between the 2. Let's dive. The shadow attribute betrayal by misusing confidences, loss of personal identity, and that's betrayal. Betrayal is the ninth circle of hell, really. You can go watch the Aries read. I'm sure I'm going to leave something out in this one and say it there, or leave something out there and say it here. But loss of personal identity. Yeah, but you tell them, like the toady, right? Who am I? And I can't help it. I have to it just makes me think about Dick Grayson, you pigs, you bulls. Dick Grayson, right? He was done with Robin. He's like, I'm going to be Nightwing. And, they always drew him with the gigantic bubble butt. What are you going to do? He's a good guy. He's an acrobat. We expect that, right? So the light attribute, and certainly we can see this in Dick Grayson, you bulls, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness, He got out from under the wing of the bat, but he still stayed connected. Yes, I'm a DC geek from practically childhood, but that is the thing, right? The companion, that unselfishness, that loyalty, and that tenacity to hang in there no matter what. It's the ride or die, and that's why it's not always so in the romantic genre, but it's definitely a one-on-one relationship minimum. It could be a circle of friends, it could be within a family. We can all companion each other along the way. So let's work our way down from that. What's going down in the crown chakra? Okay, a solid foundation in the crown chakra, the Three of Pentacles, the clay woman. I love Aruru. She takes the dirt beneath her feet, sorts out the clay, mushes it, right, sculpts it, and at this point she's got a lovely pot thrown there, literally takes the dirt beneath her feet, makes something beautiful and practical, a creative process, but it has not yet gone in to the kiln or the fire to take it from immutable earth, for example, like Virgo, to fixed earth, pottery, if you will, Taurus. So in the crown chakra, this says that there's a strong foundation, something that's mutable and changeable in terms of your spiritual power. Earth, when it's in the heart, third eye crown, is about wisdom. So you've had experiences in the outside world that are very grounded, perhaps in practical wisdom, like, don't believe everything you read. Right, spiritually. There's one light, but there's a lot of weird, wacky lenses that may not resonate with where I am all the time, right? So let's see what's going on in the third eye. Well, Two of Cups. Two of Cups in the third eye. We are talking about a one-on-one relationship here, and though Two of Cups is just famously branded forever as a romantic card, in this deck it's called the Whirlpool. Two Cups dropped at opposite ends of a whirlpool will eventually meet. There is a bonding, there is a centrifugal force, there is something pulling them together. In the third eye, I would say that there are different ways of looking at this companionship lesson, perhaps you want to look at it that way, healing opportunity here, to really kind of balance that out. Twos are always about choices, because even if it is Two of Cups romantic, you still have a choice, and that's why the next chakra should be interesting. Throat chakra. Three of Blades, don't freak. It's not heartbreak in this deck at all. It's focus. It is focus. It is element of air. The Three of Blades would be the Three of Swords, but in the throat chakra, you are really focusing on what your decisions and your choices are. Now, we'll see what's in the lower three chakras, which is more about the outside world, but you've got 2 threes here. That shows an initial foundation both in the throat and in the crown, where the third eye might be like, well, yeah, but I feel this way, but I also feel this way, and I also so, and there's this, and it's a lot, perhaps, but eventually it will all come to center. So what's going on in the heart chakra? Another water card. This is a court card, though. This is the Mother of Cups. That's King of Cups in traditional tarot. It's just the way Cancer, the Cancerian card. If you have any planets in Cancer, certainly look there. There might be some clues, tips, hints for you there that could make this general reading more specific. But it is cardinal water. It is ruled by the moon. It is very aquatic. Definitely the more emotional thing there going on. Think the mother of the zodiac, right? So there is perhaps a maternal heart connection here, although that need not always play itself out in literal form, right? So if you're not a literal mother and you don't have literal children, I could understand, not getting this. But with the companion archetype, certainly that could be more of the nurturing, the creative, the caring. Fourth house dynamic, home, not house, home, the emotional home, even feeling at home in your own skin. So very creative emotionally there, while focusing on something in the third chakra, that of the third eye. If that Two of Cups in the third eye is like, you know what, I'm going to be loyal, I'm going to be tenacious, I'm going to be unselfish, but I'm also going to be fair, right? I've got a good solid foundation of spiritual wisdom here going on, that I can really do something really wonderful and creative here that's also empowering to everybody, perhaps. Yeah. Solar plexus, your relationship to yourself, your solar plexus, I swear to God, same card that Aries got. I have to see, are these all the same? No, they're not. Okay, I'm telling you, if you guys do this a lot, and I understand that the first two readings, believe me, I'm a Virgo. It's gonna haunt me. It's gonna make me like hyper shuffle the decks now if you thought they were long before. Sorry, not sorry. Pandora's box in the Mythic Tarot. Solar plexus, pay attention to your solar plexus. You will know if something is in the golden timeline for you, which would be the most, well, the soul's path in Buddhism, right? I think that's what that is, right? If you were to make the most loving, wise, empowered choices and decisions as you went, right? That your solar plexus is going to tell you if there is an ethics violation going on within your energy field. You won't even have to think about it. You just got to feel it. And that's what earth signs are good at. We're like, this don't feel right. Don't know why, don't need to know why, don't feel right. And that's why if it feels right, a bull digs in its hooves and it's good. Fixed earth. If it ain't right, charge. It's out of there, right? Watch out for them red flags, because bulls don't like them. So I'm going to say, really, your honesty, your integrity, based on your spirituality. Yes, hope and wish fulfillment and all that stuff is great. But to me, the star is the highest vibrational card in the tarot, purely from altitude. It's higher, symbolically speaking. Okay. Here we go. Second chakra, Five of Wands, a conflict. Now, is that argumentative? Is it sexual tension? Is it just a change of desire going on in this thing? Because here we have, as the Five of Wands, Jason and the Argonauts, with little magical help from his girlfriend that he eventually ditches, not slaying the dragon to get the Golden Fleece, the quest of the Golden Fleece, Jason and the Argonauts, but using some magic to put him to sleep so that he can just like, whoop, grab it and slip away past his prologue, particularly with Ancient Myth, because he doesn't do her much better than that. You know, there is a way through this, and there is a gentle way through this. But definitely there can be a conflict of will. Fire energy is, you know, element of fire, what you yearn for, what you want, what you desire. So there could be a little conflict there, second chakra to second chakra, about what this companion, or who, maybe more than one person you are companioning here. And that would make sense with your root chakra card, element of earth, the tower, Poseidon, the earth shaker, the god of the oceans. Something was struck by lightning here. Something was struck in the root chakra with lightning. Not literally, unless it has. It's YouTube, anything could happen. I'm well aware of that. But it could be a truth was spoken, or something was revealed, that something that was built on a false premise crumbled. Maybe there was a betrayal. Maybe it wasn't everybody in a circle of friends. Rarely is, right? There is something, some truth that is being revealed here that has shaken you to your core in your root chakra, which is not a great place to hit the earth signs, because that's kind of where we live, right? Particularly if it's like sun sign, right? Like how you behave in the world. It could be very disrupting. But I will say this about Poseidon. I love him. Always brings something new. And what is the card right after it in the tarot? The star. So something may very well have been wiped out, but your soul, you stay in alignment with your truth, with your authenticity to the best of your ability. Our boundaries shift and change as we gain more wisdom. So what I'm seeing here in your heart, third eye crown, I don't see any ill intent. What I see is I got to do this fairly. I got to focus on this, right? to make the wisest decision I can. This feels more like a chew than a spit it out, particularly with the Two of Cups going around. Well, how do I feel like emotional intelligence, right? But with that Three of Pentacles, wisdom at top, and there might be a very strong, loving, maternal heart connection here. That really, the choice is yours, but with that alright, even with the Three of Blades, could be the Three of Swords. Perhaps there's a little bit of a heartbreak stuck in your throat, so to speak, stuck in your craw that you're chewing on. Happens. Not everybody chooses gold all day long. I don't. Working on it. But I would like to not have to come back and reincarnate just to redo some of this stuff again. Well, it's very selfish, but I'm okay with it. And as one of us heals, all of us heals. So let's get you a healing mantra card from the Metcon Healing Mantra deck. Again, cross watchers, even if none of this resonates for you, but you can kind of sense it maybe in the one you're cross watching for, great. But work the mantra and see if it helps you help them. Please take a nice deep breath. I know we sort of detoxified cross watching, huh? Welcome to During the Circle. Still point. Good gods, I love my work. Still point. Once again, I call upon the Ascended Masters of Healing. It is a healing family archetype, and most chakra-based things usually are in that genre. Even Tantra is essentially about shadow work, healing the shadow, and so much more, and so much more. So please, beloved Ascended Masters, let's keep our senses of humor about it. What is the perfect healing mantra to help the Taurus Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video drawn to this reading? Yeah, I'm stretching, so I make sure they don't get the exact same mantra, and if they do, I may fall off the chair. If it's celebrating simplicity, I don't know what I'm going to do. So please, one card in clarity for my beloved bulls and their cross-watchers, helping them alchemize. The companion archetype from shadow light led to gold, pain to peace, toxic to healthy, poor to prosperous, right? Pissed off to pleased, with clay woman in the 8th, Two of Cups in the 3rd eye. Three of Pentacles in the crown, Two of Cups in the 3rd eye, Three of Blades in the throat, Mother of Cups, Cancerian, King of Cups in the heart, the Star in the solar plexus, Five of Wands in the sacrum, and the Tower in the root. What do you got for them? The perfect healing mantra for the Taurus and the cross watchers for this timeless chakra read. Resolving anger. Conflict reminds me when I need space for myself. There's a conflict here. Now, just to refer again to the lead. Betrayal by misusing confidences. I hate that. That's why I don't do that. And when people do it to me, they're gone. Ooh, yeah. Loss of personal identity. Yeah. Let me read this from the bookie book, shall we? Conflict reminds me when I need space for myself. And, go back to your barn, Taurus, right? Cross watchers, leave them alone. They will work this out if you are the one that they're all horns about. Because honestly, I don't see that. I don't see that I kind of would get more that, when someone says to you in a motherly tone, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. It's like worse, right? It could be that kind of vibe. So let's see what you can do to resolve some anger, taking some space for thyself, resolving anger. You know what? Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. So instead of goring them with my horns, I go take a nap maybe. When anger is resolved, you are able to see your emotional reactions or the abrupt responses of others, that's good to know, as evidence of profound transformation taking place. Think fire. And you know what? The only place there is fire in this spread is second chakra. So this could be you looking from the inside out at someone who's melting down. Just fun wordplay. When anger is present, it acts as a sign of needing more space to face the feelings that are ready to be healed. Or to balance out. It's true. Underneath all rage and anger is pain and a sense of powerlessness. Anger is not actually a direct emotion. It's a reaction to something else. It's a way of trying to empower yourself, but, you know, and there's time where righteous anger has transformed this world for the better. But this is a little bit different. Where did I go? When anger is present, it acts as a sign of needing more space to face the feelings that are ready to be healed, or to balance out pattern of doing with moments of silent being. Charge or not. As you resolve anger, you are able to find the time you need to be both rested and productive. This mantra is ideal for managing stress, deepening interpersonal communication, and tempering frustration. I think that might be on the table. But solar plexus seems to be jumping out here. It's like, you know, on some level, gut level, you know. Particularly if somebody's angry about something that they think you did and you didn't. Happens, right? Projection of guilt, it's called. You know, tricky shit. But whatever has blown up here, this is an opportunity for you to resolve whatever is going on, or learn how to really take space for yourself when someone else is being all incendiary, right? Wanting to set shit on fire. You have choices. We all do. But with companions, tricky. Let's get your last card down. Chakra reading cards, as I said, to give you maybe an inroad, except where I'm dealing with the 8 chakra system here. This one goes a couple of steps further, including, I'm really shuffling the crap out of these cards, including the Earth Star chakra under our feet. Now, I see the Earth Star chakra is at the core of the planet, but you do, you know? Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. I call upon the higher selves of all involved, meaning not just the Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers, but anyone who is involved in this anger resolving chakra dealio for the Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, please. And I get why the energy was strong. It really is revved up. So I'm glad that they got what's going on the inner. So please, higher self, what is the chakra, the focal point, an inroad, a clue, a tip, a hint of how to alchemize the companion in the 8th with clay woman in the crown, whirlpool in the 3rd eye, focus in the throat, Mother of Cups, Namu, Cancerian card in the heart, star in the solar plexus, 5 of Wands in the sacrum, the Tower in the root, which just gotta hurt. Please, it didn't hurt. Please, what have you got? The chakra reading, the chakra energy they need to be aware of to do all of this do all of this wisely and well in this timeless chakra read. Card number 26, Dreams. Yeah, there's a Stevie Nicks reference right there, but this seems inappropriate for me to bring that up. It's in your head, though. It's called The Power of Insinuation, ladies and gentlemen. Let me read you what Rockpool Publishing and Rachel Sharman have given us here, and it's a very, very, very pretty card, by the way. It's like one of my favorite things, the moon at the ocean. Here we go. Ready? 3rd eye chakra. Oh dear. Wait a minute. All right, so 3rd eye chakra, right? Do you see the amount of water that's going on in your 3rd eye? Dreams. Oh boy, buckle up, breathe. Dreams. This card is a sign that your dreams are a big part of your journey at present. It's time to take a little more notice of your dreams. Currently, your soul is guiding you and offering you messages through this medium. Not this medium. I'm a large. You may like to start a dream diary to remember your dreams and to keep track of the messages you are receiving. It is easy for the soul to talk and communicate through our dreams because our minds experience less interference compared with our waking state. This is true. The answers you have been seeking are showing themselves very clearly in your dreams, so take the time to discover them. This card can also represent the dreams you wish to create in your waking world. Which in the third eye, Two of Cups, in a companionship archetype, it's probably more that, the dream, oh, I just dream of it, which certainly brings this into more of a romantic context if that's going there for you. Maybe you do that with friends too, like a dream vacation. I don't know. It's time to dream big. It's time to dream big. What would you love to create in your world? What are your dreams and desires? It will be very beneficial to take some time to focus your energy on what you would like to manifest in your world, which does also speak of taking space for yourself in that resolving anger. We are all co-creators with the universe, and it is our birthright to manifest our dreams and desires. But what we need and what we want, is the same thing. Knowing that you are worthy to receive abundance from the universe, and that it is time to weave your dreams into reality. Dreams do come true. It can happen to you. You just have to believe that you are deserving and opening to receive the gifts when they appear in your life. Plant the seeds of your dreams into the soil of positivity. Nurture them with belief and water them with love. It's a very earthy agricultural metaphor for a Taurus, I think. Soon your dreams will be showering your life with the most wonderful love and joy. Here's the affirmation. I receive profound wisdom and guidance in my dream state. Three of Pentacles, Crown Chakra. I receive profound wisdom and guidance in my dream state. I manifest my heart's desires and dreams into reality, and your heart's desires are part of your soul contract. That's why they put them there. You can't get away from them. You can't get away from them. So there is love. There is a lot of water here. This could very much be a disappointment, but look to your dreams. Like, I don't remember my dreams. Look what I do for a living. My subconscious is like, nope. Go to sleep. He needs sleep. He needs rest. Thank God I remember my dreams if they are going on. I'm very, very happy with that. But certainly with what you have here on the table, taking space for yourself to even reduce the stress so that you're not having stressed dreams as much maybe, but you're having more intuitive pieces of the puzzle that might help you really clarify in your third eye what you want to do in this one-on-one relationship that seems to be in a whirlpool. And maybe it's more, I think that was Charybdis and not Scylla. I always got them confused. Sea monsters, what are you going to do? C minus, C plus. Let's put this together in a blessimation. And at the end of that, I'm going to talk a little bit about Drawing the Circle Productions being 25 years old, May 1st, at least at the time of this timeless recording, and the changes that will be made by me. Still in process. We'll talk about it. But for now, please take a nice deep breath. One more time. Still point. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need to align their chakra systems, that they do all of this with loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness, because they have the foundational wisdom in the crown chakra to pull this off in a situation they are thinking about in a one-on-one relationship with a companion, and focusing on their choices, their decisions, what they need for their clarity, still with an open heart, perhaps a mother's heart, perhaps a creative, emotional heart vibe going on for them in their alchemical laboratory with getting the guidance and the grace that they need, the inspiration, the integrity to shine their light at full capacity in the solar plexus with the star, because there is a conflict. There is some kind of tug of war, a conflict of will here between what might ordinarily be very compatible rather than compatible companions. These guys are working my lips today, with the tower, Poseidon, the earth shaker, lightning striking along with Zeus, obviously. It was a brother buddy movie at that point, I'm guessing, that has shook them to their foundation, but something new will be brought from this. So maybe they need to take some time and space for themselves so they can resolve any residual anger going on inside of them, because conflict reminds them when they need more space for themselves, or maybe someone else needs more space from them. Yeah, so that they can focus, perhaps get some rest, and get into those dreams. If the soul is speaking through the subconscious, it'll make sure we catch it by doing it over and over and over and over and over again. But maybe this is also the dreams that they had, that maybe did not go the way they had expected them to go, but nonetheless are willing perhaps someday to dream again. So may they be blessed with all that they need to heal, to grow, to learn, to evolve, to align their chakras, shifting to a more golden timeline for their well-being, for the well-being of their relationships, and honestly, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it, so let it be done. So would it be. So it is. It was good. Solid, though things may not be so solid. Earth sign in the Earth chakra. If you did like it, please do hit the thumbs up. It does help other people find the reading here on YouTube. But honestly, I am on Patreon, where I don't have to think about algorithms. You sign up, you get what you sign up for, at least on my Drawing the Circle, patreon.com/Drawing the Circle. I really love it. I'm pretty much all in. I don't know how to be more committed, but they are thinking of adding a free subscription button. And if we get that, if they do that, people will get the daily check-ins. Everything else is on the menu. Go check it out. And 25 years in service. For the past 25 years or so, I've been charging $100 an hour reading for both individual clients and parties. If I went over the time limit for the hour, that was on me. If they wanted to tip me, that was on them. Things are changing. People can still tip me. But I'm changing my prices, and I'm going to maybe add some components like Lego bricks, right? Like, what do you want me for? We could do this, we can do that, and put together your own package, we'll say. So there is a link in the description box. Booking a reading with Mel explains the whole booking process. It's very simple, even what to do before, during, and after a reading, but it will be changing before May 1st with the new prices. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it, actually. So if you want to book me for a reading, book me before May 1st. You will get the $100 an hour, even if the reading is after May 1st. But obviously, things are changing. Not so much the tower, it's just, inflation. So thank you so much for watching. I love you, my Taurians, my bulls. Crosswatchers, be good to them. Give them the space that they need. You really don't want to deal with the horns. But for the most part, this is a good read. And, resolve the anger that you need to, because I know Tauruses can be very, very loyal, particularly as companions. So hang in there. Heal, hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.